Hi, this is Lindsey Waters, IFBB Bikini Pro. I was the overall winner at the 2013 NPC Junior USA Bikini Championships. And how I first got into the sport was back in 2010 when I just needed a new hobby and I was just looking to do something that would be healthy for me and something that I had control over. So that's how I got into the sport. I first found out about the NPC when I started training with a small trainer in Arizona, and I was just doing it just to get back in shape, and he approached me and asked if I ever thought about competing. And I was thinking, well, if I'm already going to be busting my butt here, I might as well work towards a goal. So I said, why not? Let's do it. Let's see what happens. My first competition was in November of 2010. It was the NPC Western Regionals, and I got first in my class. I was Class A, so I was really excited. I was not expecting that at all, and I just got addicted to just the thrill of being on stage and the process. It's so amazing to see your body go through so many changes in such a short amount of time. And it's so much fun for me because I feel like I'm just a walking science experiment. After I did the show in 2010, I was planning on doing the Junior USAs in 2011, but I graduated from Arizona State and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life and actually moved to New York. So I was going through a change there, trying to get settled in, so it took me time to get adjusted. But then in 2012, I was ready to get back on stage. I just trained myself for a show in Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Grand Prix, and I got third in my class, and I was ready to get back on stage the following year in 2013. So in 2013, I decided to go at it full throttle. I was ready to go for that pro card. So my first show was the NPC Atlantic USAs, which was in Georgia. I won the overall there, and then after that I went to Battle on the Beach in Daytona, Florida, and won my class there. I did not win the overall. And after that I went to New York and did the New York Metropolitan, and I won the overall there, and then went to Pittsburgh and got first in my class. I didn't win the overall there, so it was just back and forth, but that didn't discourage me. There's something to be learned from every experience, but I think that definitely set me up for success for the Junior USAs because it taught me that you can't have it all and you have to constantly push yourself. Going into the Junior USAs 2 weeks after Pittsburgh, I was definitely a little nervous, but I just thought about the whole process, how I did everything I could possibly do to get myself ready for the show. I dieted, I followed my plan, I did my cardio, I trained hard, I didn't leave anything to chance. So the fact that I knew that personally, I was happy. I had already won in my eyes. But then when I got on stage and won my class, I was like, whoa, this is actually happening. I actually have a chance at getting my pro card at this show. And I just remember that, my coaches told me I had to really own the stage and work it and just really be confident and let the judges know that I am confident and I belong here. So I took that and thought about it and was thinking, what do I have to do when I go up there to try to fight for my pro card? And I just thought, have fun with it. Think about how happy you are to be on that stage. Think about how much work you put into this and how far you've come. And just thinking about all those thoughts just, I think, really showed on stage because I was looking at my videos and pictures and I just seemed radiant. And I was so happy to be there. So I think to do well in the sport and to do well on stage and have that stage presence, you really, truly have to be happy and proud of yourself. So after I got my pro card at the Junior USAs, I decided to just jump right into the pros a week later at the New York Pro. It's one of the biggest shows of the year, and I was very nervous, but I just decided to go in feet first, try it out, and challenge myself. And I'm really happy that I did. I came out third at my pro debut against some very amazing women, some women that I looked up to when I was in the NPC. So it was amazing to share the stage with them, and that was one night I'll never forget. After I made my pro debut in New York, I took a little time off. I had some family things going on and had to take care of that, and I just started to kind of shift my passions a little bit of taking care of my dad. But then I realized, you got to start taking care of yourself if you want to take care of everyone else. So I started to clean up my diet again, got back on track, went to the Olympia, met some great people at Gear, and they let me work their booth. So after working the booth at Gear, I stayed in contact with them, and I'm now an athlete with them, and I'm so happy with the team that I get to work with. All the men and women of Gear are so motivating, and we get along really well, and we're all going to be at the Arnold, including me. So I'm really excited to work that show as well. I know it's going to be a huge exhibit and a huge weekend, so it's going to be really fun. On my show path this year, I'm going to be competing almost every month. I'm so excited to get back on stage. I cannot even explain how much I missed it. I've been working my butt off. I'm going to be competing at the St. Louis Pro the week after the Arnold, so that's coming up, and I'm just so ecstatic to get back on stage. I just wanted to thank my coach, Cash, for helping me get back on track and not being scared of the progress pictures that I've been sending him from the start, because I know they might have been a little messy in the beginning, but I just have to say to all the other competitors out there that are coming off of their off-season or improvement season is to stay positive, because there's plenty of people out there who are trying to see you stumble and fall and not succeed. So prove them wrong, get up back on your feet on your own, and never forget why you started in the beginning. And with that, I hope to see you all at the Arnold in 3 weeks.